Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Stacy Storino. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. And I can't believe that it's January 2nd, 2023. Where did 2022 go? Here's the deal. I wanted to do a quick live stream. And if you're my students watching live or on the replay, if you want to put hashtag live, hashtag replay to help me track you, that'd be great. If you're someone just visiting, hey, welcome. This channel is all about content marketing for conversions. So whether you're an influencer, whether you're a brick and mortar business owner, whether you are, just a straight up e-commerce business, if you want to drive more traffic to your business so you can do more business, you really do have to be more mindful about content marketing for conversions. Hey, Valley Smithy, what's going on? Oh my goodness, happy 2023. How are you? How's Cash the Bull? Marcy's here too. Hashtag live. Thank you guys. Also, don't forget hashtag replay. I have thousands of students across the world, different time zones. All of you are important. So I love to see when you're watching. Okay, so here's the deal. I wanted to just cover some high points for 2023 and discuss what's going to happen on my channel. As long as my health holds up, because last year was a little rough, I am going to have content that's going to show up daily in January. That's the plan. I did pin in the comments section down below, and I'll put it in the show notes afterwards, a video that if you missed seeing that video, I just put it out a couple days ago, just at the very end of 2022. That's going to help you with your entire 2023 top level down planning for your content marketing. What's straight up sales-based marketing? What's going to be relationship type marketing? And what marketing, depending upon when your promotions are, should actually be hybrid, a little bit of both. So make sure you give this video a big thumbs up to watching live or on the replay. It really does help me to get this video out to more people. I really appreciate it. So here's the deal. If you haven't seen the video that I posted down below, it's called 2023 Content Planning for Your Business. Most of my videos on my channel that are pre-edited, they tend to be like 10 to 15 minutes long. This one's like a 30-minute planning session where you really see the different levels that I go through to plan out content marketing for the whole year. It's what I've taught my students for years. It's what works. So if you haven't seen that video yet, after this one, make sure you circle back and watch that video. And again, I'll have it in the show notes. So if you have any questions about top level down planning out your content marketing, be sure to ask me in the comments to that video. The plan is, if my health behaves, if my video editor and I can stay in sync, Mondays through Fridays going forward in January, I will have pre-edited videos coming up on my channel. And a lot of them will be around 10 to 15 minutes long. And then on weekends, as I can, where I can, I will do Q&A sections, looking back at the videos that I published to my YouTube channel, so that if anybody, whether you're a paid student of mine or not, has questions about what's up on that YouTube channel for that week, I can help you implement what I'm teaching you on this channel. Oh, Marcy already saw it, and she said loved that planning video. And Valley Smithy says that everyone's doing well. Cool. Again, you guys, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. That's showing love for the channel and all the content on it. All right, so I'm glad you liked that video, Marcy, because that's a good way to just set the whole year up. Okay, also, if you're missing the popularity plan for January, that is a pre-selected pack of 15 graphics having to do with holidays and tentpole events in the month of January, with 15 corresponding captions that are templated. You just fill in the blanks, tweak as you need, and you've got 15 posts to cover half of the month in terms of your relationship marketing. If you're missing that, especially if you're a student of mine, because a lot of my students use it, the link for that is down below. And you're going to need it because I'm going to talk to you about having to cover your daily to near daily content marketing base and how I would go about doing that for 2023. So this live stream, I'm just going to give you a couple of thoughts about what you really need to do or do more of going into 2023 to see best results, to drive more traffic to your business, to do more business. But the first question I want to ask you is, and you can say in the comments down below, live and on the replay, or just say it to yourself, what is your big sales goal for your business for 2023? I want you to think about a very realistic goal that you feel confident that if you work hard and things are just reasonably well for you, you can hit. And then I want you to pick a hairy, scary goal that's like so much bigger. So maybe you want to make $100,000 with your business this year, and your hairy scary goal is $250,000 for this year, for 2023. Why do I want you to do that? Well, number one, fail to plan to fail. Number two, why are you running a business if you don't have targets to hit in terms of marketing and sales, right? Come on. But number three, the things that I'm going to talk about here, some of this may stretch you out of your comfort zone. And I want you to get leverage on yourself to say, if I don't do content marketing properly for 2023, I'm not going to hit my realistic sales goal for the year for my business, let alone my hairy, scary goal, right? Like, I really want you to push yourself. It's very easy to talk about content marketing. What you're going to see on my channel is going to be like eduvlog type content. The live streams are obviously on the weekends will be different, but the pre-edited videos are going to show you not just me telling you what to do, but showing you what that looks like. So my most recent video is a perfect example of what you're going to see. Tomorrow's video, my editor should be able to get through all of it, is going to drop, and I'm going to give you an example of how to plan out the rest of January. While I'm live, it's January 2nd. So even if you see the video tomorrow on January 3rd, or even up to a week after that, you're going to be able to plan out the rest of your January in a way with your content marketing that's going to be effective for your sales-based promotions, and then any days that you need to take off for personal reasons. And is there content going up on those days or not? And then, like everything else that's left, I'd like for you to stretch yourselves and go to daily or near daily content marketing, at least on the top 2 social media platforms for your niche. What is that? Facebook and Instagram and now TikTok. TikTok's at 53% adults aged 30 and over using it. So if you're kind of like a little down on TikTok, I wouldn't be. And yes, I'm going to address the potential ban that's being pushed through in Congress for the House and the Senate and government phones, whether or not they're going to allow TikTok to remain on there. And do I think it's alarming? And do I think you shouldn't be on TikTok for your business at the very least? I'll give you the answer, and I'll tell you from several of my students who do sell on TikTok every single day, and or they'll at least get interested parties who discover them on TikTok, and they'll close out their transactions elsewhere. But let me get to that in a minute. Going into 2023, you really do have to focus on getting out short form vertical video content. What is that? It could be Instagram Reels, it could be TikTok, and it could be YouTube Shorts. I will say very quickly, they have built the bridge, the digital bridge between your traditional or longer form content on YouTube and the YouTube Shorts. Advice was in prior years, last 2 years or so, if you're going to create shorts, and you need to put them on a separate YouTube channel, because if you put everything on the same channel, algorithmically, it's not going to perform well. The people who gave that advice, it's not like they didn't know what they were talking about, but YouTube has come out and messaged over and over again, we hear you, we're building the bridge. The bridge should be done by like February, March. We're going to start monetizing channels around that time too for short form video content. So if you're in the partner program, or you can get into the partner program around there and afterwards, yes, your YouTube Shorts will get you money as a content creator. But the people who tend to show up on this channel, I can get influencers too, but I'm getting people with traditional brick and mortar businesses, e-commerce businesses, and hybrid businesses, right? So you guys are like, that'd be great if I could get paid as a creator too. You know, that's extra bonus money, sure, but I really need to get business conversions. So why would I be bothered creating YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels or TikToks? Because if you think of the traditional marketing funnel, the AIDA funnel that you may have heard of before, awareness is at the top of that funnel. You need to drive more traffic to that marketing and sales funnel, so that you can drive more traffic to your business to do more business. As I've said on my channel a lot in prior videos, the more awareness that you get, the more people go into that funnel. But as they progress through the funnel, they go from awareness to interest about your brand and its offerings, right? So maybe at that point, they'll follow or subscribe, whatever the platform parlance is. And then the next level down, fewer and fewer people will take advantage of opting into your email list. And then fewer still will, at least at the first pass, of visiting your website or seeing your content marketing on whatever platform, fewer people are going to actually take action off the jump and buy from you. Only 2% of people going to your website are going to convert into a sale the first time. And really only 2% of people who encounter any piece or pieces of your content marketing at the first run will buy from you. Most folks aren't automatically buyer aware, and or they're not going to automatically know, like, and trust you, your brand, your offerings enough to buy from you. Can you be competitive with much bigger businesses? Sure, you can. Your content marketing can be, your organic content marketing can be your unfair advantage with places like those, with businesses of the bigger size. They can be sloppy about optimization and hashtags, or they can go really broad with their keywords and the captions and the hashtags because they don't have to worry about discoverability. They're like planets with their own gravitational pull. So people are going to be searching them up and or consuming their content enough to get them pushed out, their content pushed out through suggested. So like they can search for them for the brands through Instagram through search, or their content will show up on the explore page. But you can get into that whole mix algorithmically too. But you have to do the right kind or kinds of content marketing. So going into 2023, even if you don't feel comfortable being on video, even if you're not really psyched about TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, I'm not saying you have to be on all three platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube through Shorts simultaneously, especially off the jump, but you really have to prioritize getting a short form video up. Is it a reel? Is it a TikTok? Is it a short? Every single day. TikTok has officially come out and said, around 5 times a day you can expect to have serious traction, but they also in that statement acknowledge they have more and more adults coming onto the platform and doing content marketing. So they said, we know that that's a stretch, but we're being real with you, but you can still get a lot of discoverability if you're putting out a TikTok a day. The same thing with YouTube Shorts. There are a lot of creators that are doing 2022 wrap-ups that said, even if I put out a couple of shorts a week, as they've been building the algorithmic bridge to connect the longer form content with the short form content, like your regular YouTube videos with shorts, boom, they've been getting more and more discoverability and found that growing their YouTube channel overall was easier. So again, going to the top of the marketing and sales funnel, they're getting more awareness, which is getting more people dropping down to at least be interested enough to follow on Instagram, follow on TikTok, to subscribe on YouTube. It's going to be very, very hard on Insta to grow yourself with just pictures or graphics, or carousels can still have some performance, but you really, I'm not saying you ignore all of the more traditional types of content marketing on Instagram. You can do it. It's good to have a mix. People do like to have a little of everything. But if you really want to grow yourself on Instagram, I hate to say it, but you're going to have to really go into Reels. You are. I don't hate to say it. It's just that I have students in their 20s. I have students in their 70s. And I find that the older my students get to be, the more they're like, I don't want to do short form video content. I don't even want to be on video at all, but you don't have to dance and sing, especially you're marketing to adults. So you don't have to do dopey challenges. You don't have to act all derpy on video. You can just be more straight up. You don't have to have a lot of production value for these things. They tend to perform better on all three platforms that I've mentioned without a ton of editing. So you don't need fancy equipment. You don't need a ton of editing. They are super short. I wouldn't keep any of those things longer than 15 to 30 seconds. I don't care how long the videos can be, these short form vertical videos can be on any of these platforms. On TikTok, you might have unlocked up to 10 minutes of, a video on TikTok. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it other than experimentation. On TikTok, shorter's better. On Reels, shorter's better. Same thing with shorts on YouTube. 15 seconds or so. You don't have to go to a full 30 seconds or a minute. So when you think about covering at least a daily base with these things, you don't have to be on all three platforms, especially starting out, and you don't have to go longer than 10 to 15 seconds to make your point. You can teach something really quickly, a tip, a trick, or a technique. Hey, Michael, what's going on? How you feeling, bud? How's everything going? Happy New Year. Hey, Miss Bridget, good to see you. Just noticed this notification. Hashtag live. Thank you, guys. Michael, did you see my planning video from like December 27th? If you haven't, go back and look at it. I pinned it in the live, and on the replay, I'll make sure that it's in the show notes. Same thing, Bridget, but I think you saw the video, Bridget. So the bottom line is short form vertical video content is the way to go, but you can be as short as 10 to 15 seconds and be effective. Please, no crazy production value. It doesn't perform better right now. In fact, even for longer YouTube videos, they want more like realistic realism behind the scenes. Like, yes, some production value for your longer videos on YouTube, but they're talking about now like a trend for longer form content on YouTube to be like more authentic. You could get away with something that's more vlog style. Look at what I did for my most recent video, and you'll see it again for tomorrow's video that'll go up January 3rd. Barney, my video editor, is working on it now. So again, Monday through Friday, the plan for January is edited videos every day if we can nail it. We should. And then on weekends, if you're on my email list, you'll get the announcement on weekends. I'll do a Q&A where I can, even if it's just for like 15, 30 minutes, about everything that was taught on my YouTube channel for that week. So you're going to want to make sure you watch everything. You're going to want to make sure you have any questions. You can put them in the comments of the individual videos, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can there. But if you want a longer discussion, we're going to be available on weekends too. That's the plan. Please make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you haven't. It does help me get served out in the YouTube algorithm. So TikTok, we do have some news that the US government is looking to have the use of TikTok as an app banned on government phones. I do have some students who have spouses or significant others that are in the military, and they're already not allowed to use TikTok on their phones, on their government issued phones. So depending upon the facts and circumstances, though, these folks who work for the government, work for the federal government, the states, what have you, what they do on their private phones is still up to them. The ban right now is just at at a congressional level, Senate and House of Representatives, that they can't use the app. So am I concerned that there's that kind of an app? And do I think a bigger ban of TikTok's going to happen in the US? I doubt the latter. And even if the government is just acting in an overabundance of caution for government employees at all levels, that's fine. What I find with my students, and Bridget, you were in my group this morning, and Jennifer Chamberlain Majors specifically had said she's been getting sales through TikTok all the time. TikTok will drive people into the top of her marketing and sales funnel at the awareness level. She'll get people who will send her messages with questions and stuff like that about products, services, whatever. But in terms of closing the sales, they don't tend to feel comfortable like giving credit card information in the messages. They're obviously not going to do it in the comments. That's publicly viewed. But on Insta, as many of my students know, you can do a brisk business no matter what you're selling and who you're selling it to in the DMs or the direct messages. Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill, who's my 7-figure success client, can easily do approximately $1,000 in sales every single week, just through the DMs alone. Sure, they still have people placing orders in person. Sure, they still have phone calls. And sure, they'll do another 1,000 or so via Messenger. But people are leaning more and more towards, messaging and trying to close the sale or make the purchase behind the scenes. And I think that's only going to increase. Do I see people doing that in the messages on TikTok now? No. Do I think that you should still be on TikTok if you work for the government on your own private phone? Yes, because I think that that's your unfair advantage as an organic growth booster to grow your brand awareness. And you can connect like Instagram and YouTube to your account so that people can navigate over to one or both of those things, view both of those things, and they can binge on more of your content and increase that KLT factor or the know, like, and trust factor with your brand. So right now, I'm not down on TikTok at all. I think TikTok is great to grow your business because the more people you drive into that AIDA funnel, they're aware of your business, then they become interested in your business. So maybe they follow you. Then they get down to like a decision level where they decide to at least opt into your email list. It's free for them to do so. And then if there's a very small amount that'll go down to the bottom of that funnel who will buy on the first try. They'll take action. But, if you barely have anything going into that marketing and sales funnel, you're barely going to get sales. Okay. I don't care how fantastic you are. I don't even care if you're a legacy brand. The marketing and sales funnel would still be the same for them at each of the levels. They have just so much awareness built in from, if you're a legacy brand, from generations of people shopping them, decades of people shopping them and being aware of them, that sure, they're going to have a ton of people going through their AIDA funnel. So even though the ratio is going to hold that they're going to get fewer sales at the bottom of the funnel in comparison to everyone who comes in the top to like binge on their content, whether they're subscribed or not, whether they're following or not, they're going to get way more sales than you because they're just driving more traffic in there. You can do it too, one piece of content at a time. But what's going to benefit you on Instagram, on TikTok itself, and even on YouTube right now for discoverability and awareness is going to be the short form video, the short form vertical video. So, but again, you don't have to dance or sing or do dumb challenges. You're an adult marketing and selling to an adult, earning the know, like, and trust of other adults. You can just simply talk into the camera, give a quick tip in 10, 15 seconds. You're done. You could do that 3 times a day easily. It's not that hard since there's really no production value. It's so simple. So it's not always going to be this simple to grow your brand. So it's still a big, strong trend going into 2023. And since YouTube is connecting shorts to longer form content, and it is expected that you could even do teasers for so for my influencers and my content creators in general, if you've got YouTube videos that you want other people to look at, you can create short form videos, and they're putting in the ability, it's going to be rolling out, where someone can tap or click to navigate through to your bigger, longer video. But right now, lots of folks are discovering you on shorts and just hopping over to your YouTube channel anyway. But this will make it easier. It'll be, once they roll this out, it'll be like a shoot that they just tap the button and boom, they go straight to that video that you're doing a short that's kind of like a preview for the video. So, the functionality is only going to increase because YouTube needs to stay competitive with TikTok. YouTube wants to stay the second largest search engine on earth. People are using TikTok for social search, as I call it, same as they're doing for Instagram, same as they're doing for Facebook. Facebook Reels, those are ranking up higher too. So if you're still working Facebook, you want to consider either repurposing your Reels from Insta to Facebook. They're both owned by the same company, Meta, so that's a lot safer and easier for you to do. I don't mind you covering your daily short form vertical video content base with that. So that's kind of just my thoughts going quick and dirty into 2023. If you've not seen my longer video about how to plan out all of your relationship marketing and all of your sales-based marketing and how many sales promotions a month are minimal and like how to work the relationship marketing type content around that, you do want to see my most recent video, 2023 content planning for your business. And you're going to want to make sure that you subscribe and click the bell notification and select all, because in January, again, the intention is moving forward through the rest of January that we will cover Monday through Friday edited videos and Saturdays and Sundays Q&As to look back at the videos from that week and like just work with you guys live, kind of workshop what I taught so that it is more actionable for you. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.